Just like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We're just going to have a moment.
When you're ready.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for you to press that bell.
We think we've got all cameras working this time as well, so that's an extra bonus for you. Welcome to another delightful episode, a 3-layered cake of the Listenerland podcast. The alcohol and the juicy facts being the buttercream that holds it all together.
Yes. No marzipan and icing.
No, that's too far.
So it's not to do with yours then?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
What do you know?
Well, I've got a bit of old news.
No.
Oh.
I've got a bit of old news. It's not of the moment.
Diana's died.
No, not that old. No, Prince's family or the estate of Prince have stopped him using the intended Netflix documentary.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they were making this documentary. Netflix, we got the job to put it out, and they got this camera. They got to film most of it, apparently. And then the family's looked at it and gone, no, we don't think it puts him in the right light. Which made me think, what does put him in the light? They're making him look something he's not. We all know what Prince were and what he is. He's been well documented over years. But they've said no.
What do you mean we all know what Prince were and what he is?
Sorry?
What do you mean we all know what Prince were and what he is?
Very little.
No, a very good musician.
Yeah, what if they tried to portray him as like a 6'4" person?
Yeah.
No, it was huge.
Yeah.
Well, like they did with Elvis, where he's coughing something like a foot too small, or
Really?
it wasn't big enough for a bloke that size to fit in, or something. Yeah, there was something.
Oh, they made out he was taller in real life. When he died, his coffin was small.
Yes, so say we're like 6'2", his coffin was something like 6
He was 5'4", weren't he?
Oh.
He was only small.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then,
Prince.
No,
about
Elvis.
What?
Like and subscribe.
When did I fall
Keep
asleep?
Like and subscribe.
Oh. Well, you must have fell asleep because we spoke about this about 8 months ago.
Did we?
I did, yeah, 6 months ago.
It must be a glitch in the Matrix.
That's why we're old news.
Well, I tell you
Trace
what.
back.
They're still not going to show it on Netflix.
No, they're not. No.
Fresh off the press.
I've got some up-to-date news.
Oh, hello.
Today news.
I wait a minute, I want to shoot this down now. Go on.
So apparently, the Legacy has started, or it will start, on June 10th in LA. There will also be concerts in New York, London, Bewdley, and Berlin.
Where's Bewdley?
In that Birmingham-ish area.
No idea.
Sounds
That's
tropical.
Dudley.
Anyway,
It's somewhere else we don't know of.
yeah,
Oh, what is it?
the Legacy.
What's that?
It's the reunion of Led Zeppelin.
What?
Shut up.
Already booked.
What are you on about?
No.
What?
Reunion of Led Zeppelin.
No.
Actual lineup.
Actual
the real members.
lineup, and apart from drummer, it's his son.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 You've not-
No.
You've not watched news?
No.
No.
You've not watched the new documentary
No.
What?
where they tell you about it in there?
They're showing you documentary.
No, it's a gig. It starts in LA on 10th of June. It's called the Legacy Tour. And then they're doing New York, London, Bewdley, and Berlin.
Bewdley. Where's that? Budapest or something like that?
Don't know.
Imagine doing something like,
And it's called the Legacy. It's
The
the reunion tour
of
After-
Led Zeppelin.
of Led Zeppelin. Look it up.
No, I'll take your word for it. I can't be asked.
It's going to be a great show.
He's dying to look it up.
I just can't understand why I've not heard about it.
No, I can't.
No. I only read about it today, so I don't know if it's like a new thing
Wow.
that's just come out.
Maybe they just let you know, nobody else.
Well, I was talking to Paige.
Pagey boy.
yeah.
and,
Now then, Pagey boy. It's Winnie baby.
He says,
What do you know?
well, he calls me Winnie, baby.
Winnie baby.
Yeah, put in Led Zeppelin reunion tour 2025. June 10th, it's first one.
I'm not going to say
Much.
bunkum because anything could happen.
But plenty.
Led Zeppelin is set to embark on a Led Zeppelin Legacy Tour 2025. The extensive live performances since this first. It seems to be true.
Oh, my word.
London O2 Arena, December. No, since the O2 in the 2000 went tribute concert.
I hate to say it, but that absolutely urinates all over your old Prince news.
It does, doesn't it? Really, you know, it sticks a flying.
Do you know when we opened this episode, and I looked at you, Wayne, and said, "Do you know anything?" And he jumped in.
He did. He jumped in with all
like
news.
you two need to shut it because I've got something good.
Well,
have it.
It is good.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
No, my news were good.
Oh, it was good. When
8 months ago.
It was 6 months ago when we did a podcast on it.
It made me no, the reason I mentioned it was because what's going to happen now? So they'll get another director in to do another documentary and they'll go, well, no. So they have to keep doing it and doing it. So they're going to run out of people that want to do it.
This is a problem with like
they're going to keep doing it and doing it
until
fam or estate say, yeah, you can run with that one.
This is the problems with the Guardians of Legacies.
We'll agree with that.
Legacy, pardon the link. Of like like when you get Hendrix films, you gonna come back in the room at any point?
I'm sorry,
but this is a problem when you get these legacy films, about artists, and it's the guardians of the people's legacy that sort of spoil it, like the Hendrix films, like the Prince films. We got a bit with James Brown, but I think we could have gone further. It's well documented certain dramas and scandals. The fact that Sinead O'Connor claims that Prince got a bit handsy with her over an argument. He might as well just ease into it. His work will still be his work.
But can I just say, hence?
Oh, hence the Led Zeppelin
t-shirt.
Yeah. I'm still confused about this. There's not whistles and bells all over the place, is there?
No.
Like you would have expected. Well, good scoop there, Wayne.
So just for Dan, I'm giving myself an A+++ on that one.
Yeah, super scooper. Super scooper.
Knowing pages sometimes helps.
Knowing me, knowing you.
Aha!
All right, Mr. Partridge.
I've got another one that you might like as well. Kenny Jones.
Yeah.
Drummer.
Yes, yeah.
He's with Faces.
Yeah.
In an interview this week, he says, we have got 11 tracks done for the new album.
Yeah.
Which will come out in 2026.
Yeah. They were going to release it end of this year, weren't they?
Yeah, but they can't
They were
finish.
going to try and tour end of this year.
Yeah, but they can't finish it or tour.
Because they can't nail Rod Stewart down.
And
to a cross.
Wood's gone on with Stones, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's out on tour and Rod Stewart's
But them two started it off, didn't they?
I think he said Rod Stewart, is he touring from mid-August?
They're all busier than they've ever been.
Right up to end of the year.
Yeah.
So they can't actually get the album finished as well. So they can't tour it because the album's not done. They were hoping to get it out for November time, but they're now saying it's going to be early 2026 now.
Well, I heard it was this year because we've got two old bands going.
Yeah, we're going to be.
That's what they were hoping
going to be
for.
autumn of this year.
But they've only got 11 tracks. He says we've only got 11 tracks done.
Well, 11 tracks is enough, isn't it?
Well, he says 3 of them might not make the album because the stuff that they haven't done yet, he thinks could replace the 3 that's already done.
8 tracks is enough. Yeah, 8 tracks on a Zeppelin album. Yeah. 8 good tracks. I'll be happy with that.
But
yeah,
I'd be happy with an EP.
Yeah, I'd be happy with 8 good tracks rather than 8 and some fillers.
Yeah. But we've also got Alice Cooper doing another album with the original lineup.
Yeah.
First time in
50 years.
Since 1973.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the same time as well that The Faces released an album.
Oh, well, on what?
1973.
Yeah.
So they're both bringing out music.
I heard that about Alice Cooper and I thought, well, I wonder why.
It comes out on July 25th.
July 25th.
How are they going to advertise that?
Oh, it's called The Revenge of Alice Cooper.
Yeah, because the band used to be called Alice Cooper. And that was the name of the band. And he was still Vince Fernier. And then he left and became this solo superstar. And he kept this alter ego as Alice Cooper. So when he joins the band, is it going to be Alice Cooper featuring Alice Cooper?
Well, it's It's the Revenge of Alice Cooper.
Revenge of
Alice Cooper. Haven't one of them died though?
Revenge. Oh, I don't know. It's a band I've never followed. They didn't play till early 70s.
Because I've got it on my notes that as well, and I'm sure, thinking back, I'm sure I read it's bass player or drummer. Or
well, even if they have, they'll be players, won't they?
I can't remember if one of them's died.
It'd be unusual if they're not. They're all still kicking. Because he's mid to late 70s.
Yeah, he's knocking on, but he's been sober for years, hasn't he, as well?
Yeah, I'd have put him 80.
I don't know. But you know, he's still at professional standard golfing.
Yeah, he's an avid golfer.
Yeah, but is it professional standard?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I don't know what professional standard is.
His wife is as well.
Is a keen swinger.
His wife is as well.
Well, that helps.
They play every day.
Yeah?
Every day, both of them. They go for a round of golf every day at the golfing thing. I think he said it was something like, they go about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Something like that. Every day. They're booked on every day at the same time.
Even on tour?
Possibly.
He used to play golf with Ronnie Cooper.
Oh.
Alice.
Did he really?
Apparently, yeah.
Is Alice?
Well, Roy.
Yes. He was a short fella.
He was.
But no one would nearly as tall as him.
But he loved his checkered tank tops.
Yeah.
Yeah. His big putter.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Have you heard the news about Freddie Mercury's sister?
Oh?
Freddie Mercury's sister?
Go on then.
No.
Oh, well, Freddie Mercury's sister has bought back, she spent £3 million to get back memorabilia that Freddie's ex sold.
Yes, she did. But she didn't. Did she sell it to raise money for a charity or something?
She may have done, but she's bought it back. Her sister spent £3 million on getting it back. I don't know actually what was sold. I don't.
Was that of what memorabilia would it be? Did it say
mustache? So I don't know.
Must have meant a lot to her to spend all that money.
Well, she must have got £3 million to spend. So,
well, she will have done it.
I mean, it was it was her brother, wasn't it? He was her brother. So I don't know.
What? He was a brother.
She
was her brother.
He was her brother. Yeah,
well, it will be if it were his sister.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I think what Lou was saying was it were her brother, so he might have, when on his passing, he might have made sure that she was comfortable.
No, I mean, like obviously she's going to have a sentimental value to the stuff that's been sold. Right?
Oh, right.
Because didn't he leave it all to his friend? Oh, I forgot her name now.
He left most of it to that woman, didn't he?
Yeah, I forgot her name. Because she lives across the road from where he lived, didn't she? So he could.
Yeah, that was his ex. That was his.
Yeah,
when he was.
Yeah, but they're also best friends as well, weren't they?
Yeah,
I forgot her name now.
Yeah, Mary.
He used to call her across the road.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
That's leg across the road.
Righty then.
So I've got a little fact for you. I found out.
Right.
There were 2 bands that were named the same originally. These bands were in late 60s.
Yeah.
What were they? And the band were called the Warlocks.
Oh.
They both had these 2 famous bands.
Yes.
Had the same name of the
I
Warlocks.
know this.
The Warlocks.
Warlocks.
The Warlocks. And I'll give you a clue. If I say the word Andy.
Andy.
He's got it. Well, it's a very tenuous clue. Andy Warhol. I'm going to say Warlocks. Warhol.
Yeah. I've heard this before.
So, do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
None of them remain.
Put me out of my misery.
The Velvet Underground.
Right.
Which is my Andy Warhol and the Warlocks.
Yeah.
And the Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead. That's what I will link. That's what I will link.
Yeah. So they both have the same name.
Yeah. I think they both went on better names because I don't like the Warlocks. I know it sounds...
I don't know what it means.
Well, it was like some sort of mystical, wizard type character.
So wasn't that Warlock a big figure in medieval times, wasn't it? Like a
Are you thinking about
doctory thing?
the Warlock of Shame?
Yeah, I've seen it. This one, what they call it?
I don't think it was a person. It's like a wizard or a witch.
Yeah,
it's a warlock.
The Dandy Warlocks.
A mystical person.
Dandy Warlocks. Yeah. Goldilocks weren't one though.
No,
it's something completely different.
Oh right.
I can see you thinking about it.
Other question for you.
Well,
who was the first Western pop band in China?
Wham.
Now, how are you spelling Wham?
W-H-A-M.
Wrong.
Wham.
Wrong. Wayne?
East 17.
Wrong. It was Wham. W-H-A-M exclamation mark. Is the official spelling of Wham. Okay. 2 facts for you there.
Yeah, you're good.
Wham!
I'm surprised I got that right anyway.
I thought it was an easy one, that one. I thought you'd know that one.
Did I?
Yeah. Did you? No, did I?
Sorry. I told you I was tired.
Did I?
Yeah. Well, I've been in training for marathon, you see, and I've done an extensive run today.
Really?
Yeah, from kitchen and back.
All right. How long did that take you?
I didn't time it. I didn't. Well, I put that little sand thing that runs from one bulb to the other.
Egg timer.
Yeah.
I had a trailer, though, for a nap in between.
So, Sammy Hagar, he's got a new single coming out.
He'd love to shoot you up when he starts. So, hey.
Listen. Yeah, Sammy Hagar's new single.
Yeah.
Apparently, the guitar parts was wrote by Eddie Van Halen.
Oh.
Well, it does surprise me.
In a dream.
Oh.
Apparently,
There's always a bloody dream involved, isn't there? It came to me in a dream. And he says, get the band back together.
What he said was,
might as well jump.
While he was asleep, Eddie Van Halen
off a teacher
approached him in his dream and said, let's get some stuff done. And started playing these.
I don't think he did.
Now then,
let's get some stuff done.
Started playing these licks and solos. And he wrote and he was singing along to it in his dream. And when he woke up, he could remember the guitar parts and some of the lyrics that he was actually singing.
Wow.
And he wrote them down.
That's good. A lot of people have written songs that way. Paul McCartney came up with Scrambled Eggs, which ended up being Yesterday. He woke up with a song in his head and he thought it was somebody else's. But it was
that. He also did it with his mother. Apparently, came to him in a dream. Mother Mary came to me, whispering words of wisdom. Let it be,
which originally was Bumblebee. And Keith Richards fell asleep and woke up with the riff recorded of Satisfaction.
I can't. Did he really? Well,
yeah, he had a little cassette 4-track recorder or whatever it was, and maybe Keith was drunk and intoxicated, but he leant back on his bed with a guitar in his hand, and he woke up to find that his tape recorder had been recorded, and he played it back, and he had this riff.
I don't think.
And he played it while he was asleep.
That
Bullshit.
riff.
Not having that.
Well, it's not a hard riff, is it?
It might not be, but no.
He didn't do the one for Honky Tonk Woman.
Who did that?
Ry Cooder.
Oh.
Yeah, they got Ry Cooder in.
Wait. I'm not so sure about that.
Okay, I'll let you check it later.
Maybe parts of it.
Ry Cooder was brought in to do some work on an album, and he came up with the central riff for Honky Tonk Woman. It might have been it might have been.
There is that do.
I don't know.
That slidey bit.
Could have been the slidey bit.
The slidey
bit. As they call it. Technical terms.
Yeah.
Slidey bit.
The slidey bit.
It could have been that, but he came up with the central riff, and they all got on that well. They said, would you like to join the band?
Oh.
Because Brian Jones then died, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he said, no.
Well, I feel sorry for the old big chin fella at back.
Oh.
You know, the extra member who wasn't pretty enough to be on the cover. So he's like the unspoken member with a big chin
Oh,
from Wales.
what did they call him?
Not from Wales. I can't remember what you call him.
What are you saying that all Welshmen have got big chin?
No, it was Brian Jones that was from Wales, but he got this like
Yeah,
big,
got a big
he
chin,
got like
hasn't
a
he?
chin like Jay Leno,
Yeah,
and he played the keys.
he did. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Are they like spoons?
Bit like spoons.
Sorry,
When he gets locked in, though.
oh, can he knock one out?
And apparently, going back to the old Ry Cooder thing, I'm just reading my notes in on that. And apparently, Ronnie Wood kisses a picture of Ry Cooder before he goes to sleep every night.
That's odd.
Really?
Apparently,
I find that strange.
Well, I do, unless he carries his picture about with him in his pocket. I find that very strange, but I remember reading that now. Yeah. Thought, okay.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, that's odd, that.
News just in. Gregory Porter likes Skegness.
That's about as plausible as Ronnie Wood kissing Ry Cooder's picture.
He said that he likes that it's not trying to be anything in. It's not. It's rough and ready, and he likes that it's like for fun and families, which is just weird. You don't associate Gregory Porter with Skegness.
No, or fun.
No, it's good. I like Gregory Porter.
No, what about Skegness?
Well,
you don't.
Yeah, I suppose what we've got to remember is we're used to Skegness. Gregory Porter's not. They probably don't have anything like that in America.
Where else?
They don't have anything like that in America.
Where else are you going to find fish and chips and a python and a cheap market? Skegness. Skeg Vegas.
Yeah.
No.
So we go, woof, and he might go, wow, this is different. We don't have all
it's
like
different,
this.
all right. And people, they're different as well.
And you know what his worst job was that he's ever done?
I only know that he played American football. I don't know what his jobs were.
I would say a toilet attendant.
Ooh, close. He used to shovel dead rats.
Really? What? Was that his job or a hobby?
What, in sewers?
I didn't read any further.
Oh, your rats put you off today.
I imagine that he worked for like a pest control and he had to like deal with all that shovel up dead rats afterwards. Yeah.
You see, the thing is, he played football, right? So he probably came from college football and progressed into whatever. I don't know how far he got with the old football game, but he got badly injured, so he had to pack it in. But football grounds and things like that are notorious for having rats.
Oh.
Because people eat food there and chuck it all up floor there.
That might be what it was.
So he might have been shoveling them up at the ground.
Yeah, could be.
Apart from Tottenham, of course, they don't have them.
We don't have rats.
You're not allowed.
No.
No. In joke. There's 11 running about on pitch every Saturday.
Surprised we ain't got rats. We all shit that plays there.
No, let's not bring football into it. Okay. But another thing on Ry Cooder?
Sure.
Okay. He once got fined by the American government $100,000.
Why?
By the American government.
For?
Well, he went to Cuba.
I'll do it.
No, you can go to Cuba.
Can you though?
He's got fetch cigars back with you.
No, he didn't bring cigars back. What he did he went to the Buena Vista Social Club and he made a record with the old boys that still frequented that place. And that's what you're not supposed to do. You're not doing the trade embargo and they're not supposed to do any work in between the two countries. But he made this record with these people because the music that they had on the Buena Vista Social Club, the record that he fetched out, it was seen by the modern Cuba as being the old Cuba. It was the Cuba that they wanted to forget because it was the old regime. This is 96, I think it was. And it was the Cuba that they wanted to forget. And these old boys, that's what they did. That's what they played in this little social club that they had. And they weren't ostracized, anything like that. It was just old school Cuba. But Ry Cooder really liked it. So he wanted to get it documented. He wanted to record it. So he did. But he got fined for it. But he won 4 Grammys for it as well. Ding.
Did he get paid for it?
Probably. I don't know. He might have done it out of goodness his heart. I can't imagine these old boys stumping up, but he might have got a record label to do it for him.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. So
he probably got a forward from record
If
label.
he didn't get paid for it, how can they say that it worked?
Well, he would have.
He could have just been just
because
sat
he
in
made it in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, I guess it's like building
and then
a guitar
he
and
released
then
the
bring it over
album
and sell it.
worldwide, so it's releasing their products into the United States and into other countries. Can't do it. Don't look at me like that. Like you know things about tariffs and things like that. Don't look at me like that.
like Trump.
Are you saying that Trump doesn't know anything about tariffs?
No, I never
we
said
can't
that.
talk about.
With currently a 125% tariff on China.
We can't talk about things like that because we get
Stopped.
Restricted. Trump
we get slapped.
He didn't like the channel.
He's de-liked.
He's deliked.
Desubscribed.
Don't be like a Trump. Don't unsubscribe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, that was a cough. So, Simple Minds.
Oh, yeah.
They was recording their second album. The first one had been done in London, and they decided that they didn't like the situation in working in London, so they decided to go to Rockcliffe Studios in Wales. So they're in this nice setting in Wales, and there's this big studio. There's several studio rooms there, and they're doing their thing. And then next minute, this bloke comes in the door, who's recording it next door. He says, "Boys, would you come and do some backing vocals for me?" It was David Bowie. He's working with Iggy Pop, and then recording one of the albums that they did together. Can't remember which one it was. So, yeah. So they all went in, and they said, right, what I want you to do is I want you to all sing these words in background while we're here. So they did. And then, he says, no, sorry, that don't work for me, that. Can all the people that don't sing for a living get out of the room, please? So Jim Kerr's the only one left, obviously, because he's the only singer. So he got credited on the album.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The others obviously couldn't do it. It's like asking you to tap dance, Wayne. Well, actually, you can. Yeah. I mean, you're well known for your tap dance.
In a fashion.
With one foot, though, which is a trick. That's quite hard to do.
It's because I can only do it one way.
Wayne way.
There's only one way. The Wayne way.
The Wayne way.
You can go your Wayne way.
Oh, no, I'm going to spike me. Going to lift my hair up for that one.
I've got a little David Bowie fact for you, actually. I wasn't intending to whip it out so soon, but do you know that David Bowie helped train dolphins in the 80s?
Oh, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, well, David Bowie's...
It's not to do with heroes, is it?
Well, it's a tenuous link, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
He wants to swim like a dolphin. David Bowie's voice was used to train dolphins in the 80s. Marine lab experiments used David Bowie's vocals to explore pitch recognition in animals.
His influence is so widespread into it. There's no holding
even over there.
I won't for my pen. There's no escaping him, is there?
Yeah, they were.
Unfortunately,
they used his voice to train dolphins.
Yeah, who would have thought?
To do what though?
To see if they could recognise animals.
David Bowie
specifically. Yeah. Now it's on dolphin.
What do you go?
Yeah. They did a little flip, go through a hoop.
Can we have that again, please? Oh, right, okay. You've obviously worked with dolphins.
The human dolphin.
Well, you got Wayne.
Oh,
I know you've got some at your itch.
I've got quite some bits and bobs. Don't want to whip it out too soon, like Louis.
Just taking this time to scratch off your notes.
Yeah.
I put them on in Braille.
Derek Dick. You know what Derek Dick is? Yeah.
Derek Dick?
Yeah.
It's not Nick Flicks, is it?
Well, he's now gone back to being Derek Dick. He's retired the name of Fish.
Oh, Derek Dick. Is that his real name then?
That's his real name, Derek Dick. Yeah.
Right. The singer with Marillion, that big tall fella.
You know, Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's retired that name now because he's left the band. He's moved to a Scottish island, opened a restaurant, and he don't want to be known no more as Fish because he says that's in past.
I guess there's a fish out of water, right?
Fish has gone. That's it. So he's gone back to using his proper name, which is, I think it's Derek William. I might be wrong on that, but it's Derek Dick.
Oh, you don't know his middle name?
I think it's.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
I think it was said William. I might have been wrong on that one.
Is he bringing out some new
David
music?
Bowie.
No, he's not. He's done with music now. He's opened a restaurant in...
is it a fish restaurant?
I think it is, yeah. I think it's a fish and chip shop.
I mean, that'd be great.
David Bowie. David Bowie. No. He sold his back catalogue, didn't he? To fund it.
Yeah, to fund it, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's opened a restaurant.
Yeah, and one at Scottish Highlands. Somewhere.
Wow.
Well, he's mid to late 70s.
Is it Stowaway? Is it Stowaway he's gone to?
Sorry?
Or is it
Orkney?
Isle of Arran? Can't remember now.
No,
Something
Shetlands.
like that. Is it Shetlands?
I think he's gone to Shetlands or Orkneys or something like that.
Yeah.
Where all the ponies are.
Well,
running wild.
There's wild Shetland ponies.
yeah. I heard about it. I didn't know his name of that though.
Mm.
Yeah. He funded it by selling his back catalogue. I can't see him getting that much really.
Oh, what a bitch.
No, he would have got some. I mean, I don't know. Maybe 2 or 3 million for it.
Do you reckon?
They were quite big, weren't they, really, at one time?
Well, weren't they big in America?
No, well, they had, what were that big? They hit the hour over here.
Kylie.
Kaylee, was it?
Kaylee.
Yeah. But they were a prog rock band, and most prog rock bands are like that subculture. And they never really have chart success, do they? They don't really have chart success. They're not meant. They don't go towards that sort of spectrum.
Would you put Memorabilia as prog rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard their albums?
No, I've just heard.
You're based on Kaylee, you see.
I've just heard certain tracks,
and
I've not actually listened to
like, they've all done it. They've all had little bits of success, and then they've, like. Yes, and people like that. They've all had little bits of success, but mainly all their albums, they all tend to be, meant to be album charts rather than single charts.
Well, he's not prog rock now. He's a chef or whatever it is. He is a waiter.
Prog walk.
I can see what I saw you did then. It
didn't work.
No, it didn't.
I think you'll find it's top notch.
Along with music, painting, poetry, literature, and architecture, what have those groups of activities got in common?
What are they?
Say again.
They were painting, poetry, literature, and architecture.
All boring.
What have they got in common?
Oh, what?
All boring.
Shut up. Stupid boy. Don't tell him your name, Pike. They were all events in the Olympics.
What? Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're all events in the Olympics.
How do you judge that?
Is that it first one to finish a drawing?
Is that before the time that they considered certain things to be subjective?
It was between 1912 and 1948.
Wow.
48,
Yeah.
After war. So, but they designed things. They didn't actually build a building.
Oh, so they scrapped it after the war.
They stopped it in 48. So they'd have
I know why then.
Yeah,
they probably had a panel of people judging a building. Oh, I like that, but I like his better. So, and they were classed as an Olympic event.
Yeah, but you know who also liked art? I know I had a hand in certain car designs. Adolf, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm scratching my nose.
Old Hitler.
Do not raise your hand.
The old Hitler. Don't do an Elon and a Roman salute.
Don't talk about the war.
Yeah,
as John Cleese says.
He was into Volkswagen, and Hugo Boss did their uniforms. And he was a failed artist, wasn't
he? Yeah.
So maybe they thought, you know what? Let's just leave this alone for a bit.
Yeah, well, it started in 1912. And I thought, architecture, poetry. So what did they do? Did they transpose it into English, or did they keep it in its own language and then just that country judged it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's a bit of a difficult one. I'm going to let that one lie, I think.
Mm.
And it was grouped under one particular heading.
Nonsense.
The Pantheon of Muses.
Pantheon of Muses. Sounds like a good name for a band.
Ooh, what muse?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, I think on that,
Highly intellectual.
we should take
Conversation.
away something from that, and that is that Wayne is sometimes surprisingly informative.
Why?
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 Led Zeppelin.
Oh, I thought
They're
you were on
back.
about when I said that what have these groups of things all got in common? It's, oh, they're all boring.
Well, compared to the Led Zeppelin one, yeah. Good night.
Goodbye.